Do you imagine investing in a victims of terrorism
It's
fund?
disgusting.
Well, do you have any
You're
idea?
literally profiting from murder and terrorism. And you're using a Department of Justice government fund that is being billed and sold to members of Congress as a victims fund to compensate victims of terrorism with restitution. Okay. And it's being, exploited, and it's being used as like a profit model, an investment vehicle for third-party investors and hedge funds.
Do we have any idea the identity of these hedge fund managers or investors?
No. But I will tell you this. I was able to read in the SEC documents some of the investor groups that were approached by the hedge fund guy from New Jersey. And I cross-referenced those with open secrets and donations, contributions to members of Congress. And I believe there is a pattern there, which is why we asked—
How did Menendez do in that group?
Senator Menendez's hands are all over this. We turned to Congress. We said, could you just investigate? Could you investigate the anti-terrorism legislation done by Senator Menendez? He's in jail now. Like, it deserves a look-see. No one would do it. This fund that's had $9 billion, approximately $9 billion flown through it since 2016, has never had one hearing. We have asked repeatedly, very loudly, for hearings. We've begged for hearings. We can't get hearings on this. With all of this information, we met with the chief of the money laundering asset recovery section at the Department of Justice, the person who's in charge really ultimately over this fund. And we're having this meeting and we're like, it's really unfair. The governing statute says that we're supposed to be treated fairly and equitably. It's a United States Victims of Terrorism Fund. In the United States of America, everyone's supposed to be treated equally. Is there a reason why 9/11 widows and children, this nation's largest group of victims of terrorism, are receiving anywhere from 6 to 66 times less percentage value for our judgments? Is there a reason for that? And she just was like, well, there's, we don't really have, and Congress tells us, and this and that. Went to Senator Schumer, spoke to his counsel. She just said, well, there's just too many of you to treat you fairly. There's too many of you to have equal justice. The words on the Supreme Court when you walk in the door is equal justice under the law for all.
Why not take it out of our foreign aid budget?